Shout out to everybody who's going to Coachella first weekend, okay? I know it's going to be so fun. And I just want to do something simple, you know. It's going to be so hot, oh my god. It gets up to 110 degrees out there. So if you just kind of wanted something, you want to look glowy, you want to look good, but you don't want to pile on the makeup, here you go. Shout out to everybody who's going to Coachella. No, first weekend Coachella. Alrighty, so we are going to start off with Neutrogena Hyroboost water gel. This is my favorite. It honestly works really well for me and it keeps the moisture in very well. So go ahead and start with that and rub that all over your face. Everything I'm going to do today is pretty much going to focus on keeping it light but making it last. Next, I'm going to go in with Ole Henriksen, and this is the Truth Serum. And let me tell you, it's the truth. Oh, yes, I love it. Put that all over as well. This serum is just the best. Literally, this serum, I mean, it works as like a base too. So I recommend it. Totally get it. Helps with the moisture. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with the Ole Henriksen Fountain of Truth facial water. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Then I'm going to use the Farsali 24 karat gold oil. That one, I love it. I'm going to put that on my lips, rub that in, and prepare my lips so that by the time we are ready for our lipstick or liquid lipstick, whatever we're going to put on later, our lips are nice and ready. Alrighty, next I'm going to go in with the Gleam Body Radiance by Melanie Mills Hollywood. This stuff is amazing. This color that I'm using is rose gold. And I don't know, I'm using it for two reasons. Honestly, it is a really good base for your makeup before you go in. And also, it really blurs any like little blemishes and stuff. Gives it a nice little glowy goodness. So using that. Now, I went in on my cheek, but what you want to do is start in the middle of your face and work your way out. Start in your T-zone with your foundation and just tap with your beauty blender, which should be wet. And just a note, I only used one pump. The name of the game today is less is more. Alright, next I'm going to take the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer. My color is Peanut, and I'm just going to go underneath my eyes. I'm also going to go down my nose, on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Next, I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick. This is my favorite. My color is Chestnut, and I'm going to do my cheeks. I'm going to do my forehead, my nose. And I'm going to blend that all in. I'm even going to go into my eyes a little bit. And then we're going to set this. So all of the products that we've used so far have been either a cream or a liquid, and what you want to do is set all of that down before you go in with any powders, or else it'll be blotchy if you go directly in on it. So I am using Laura Mercier's a translucent powder. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with bronzer. This is by MAC, and this is a mineralized skin finish in the color Dark Deepest, and I basically just want to go in between the areas where there was that either dark concealer or light concealer and blend them all together, and just make sure that everything's nice and smooth, and then we're going to go into the eyebrows. Alright, looking good. So now I'm going to go in with my eyebrows with Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. One side is the spoolie and the other side is the product. So I'm going to brush my eyebrows up first, and then I'm going to go in with small little brush strokes in the same direction as my hair. And then I'm going to clean it up with some concealer and get it all sharpened. Alrighty, so with my Kylie Cosmetics concealer, I'm going to go in and clean up my eyebrows. I'm going to start underneath. I'll clean up the front a little bit and a little on the top. I kind of don't like to have too much product on the top of the eyebrows. Alright, those look good. I'm just going to finish the eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in the color Granite. Alright, next, in light of keeping that long wear in the desert and that heat, I'm going to go in on my lower lid with MAC Paint Pot in the color Painterly. Basically, you really want to give your shadows something to stick on to. Alright, so the palette of choice is the Sassy Siennas by Dose of Color. It is so fitting. We're talking about the desert and Coachella. Oh my god, the colors in here are amazing. I'm going to just use my Kylie Cosmetics brush that comes inside of the peach palette, and I'm going to start with that color right in the middle. So with this color, there is no particular technique yet. You just want to warm up your crease. So I'm going to go from the outer end of my eyebrow all the way in to the center and corner. Alright, next I'm going to take the first color in the palette and I'm just going to go over my lid, staying close to the bottom. This is a really nice warm pink. It's going to really start giving us all those nice Sienna Desert colors going here. Okay, so I'm going to take the last color in the palette, which is the darkest color, and I'm going to go in on the outer corners of my eye. So I am going to move the brush in a circular motion, but it's also going to be in a V shape. This is where you really want to start shaping out your eyes. And at this step right here, I mean, honestly, if you did want to go darker, you can. But I just want to give an alternative look to the heavy makeup day and just another option. But honestly, right here, if you do want to go heavy, you can. I would say just build up slowly, just build, 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 and you can go as dark as you want. Alrighty. Looking good, so now I'm going to go in with that second to last color in the palette, and honestly, you guys, this color makes the palette. This is the true epitome of the Siennas. This gives me true desert, just nice warm color, and I'm going to go in with this on the outer parts of my crease. This shade really is the color that's going to do the trick for this look, because thus far you haven't really put on too much. And now this is really going to bring in the drama and bring it all home. Alright, next, what would the desert be without the sunbeams? I'm going to go in with the Hyper Real Glow palette, highlight palette from MAC. This is beautiful. I'm going to take that last color. So I'm just going to take my finger, super simple, and I'm going to tap this in the center of my eyeball. You can kind of start in the bottom area and work your way towards the crease, but you basically just want to tap that in. Oh, and just a quick little side note, this palette does not come with the names of the highlighters like that. I put those there myself. Wouldn't want anyone to go to the store and get disappointed and be mad. So with the middle color in the palette, that middle highlighter, I want to just take that and I'm going to go underneath my eyebrows. So now I'm going to take the KKW Contour and Highlight Palette and I just want to go in with that color on the left side with their brush, and I just want to redefine my contour. By the way, this product is a beast. I love it. I only dipped in one time, and I'm just gonna blend that all out. Right here, I just want to give another alternative. So right here, I would normally go in with an eyeliner in my waterline, but you know, just thinking about a hot day like that, I kind of don't want anything in my waterline. So I'm just gonna take the MAC 212 brush. I'm gonna take the darkest color in that palette and basically just go underneath my eyes. That way you open up the eyes a little bit and there's still nothing in your waterline that might smudge later. Alright, we cannot go to the desert and not glow. So I'm going to take my MAC 116 blush brush. I'm going to go in with that first color in this highlighter palette. It's the brightest one. And I'm just going to go over the top of my cheeks. This is also a point where if you want to modify and do more, you can. You can go as hard as you want to, but I'm still going to keep it light. Alright, looking good, and a little bit on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. For this look today, I'm going to use my Azaretto lashes in the style Legendary. I also have a code for you. I'll list that in the bottom. If you want to get yourself a pair or two, you'll get 10% off your entire order. A nice little trick is to put the glue on your lashes and put your mascara on, and then by the time you're done, your lashes will be nice and tacky and ready to go. This right lash was giving me a little bit of a tough time, but it's okay. That inner corner just didn't really want to act right. But we all run into bumps sometimes. Just keep going, push through, do your makeup, and slay. Okay, so the next trick or tip, if you will, or illusion is, to me, I feel like I want to go with a lip color that is pretty much the exact, if not perfect, same color as my lips. Because here's the thing, most people are probably going to wear a liquid lip. And I don't blame you, it makes sense, it's going to last, right? But most of that does not last through the food and all the things that you do at the fairs and carnivals and concerts and stuff. So what I suggest is basically finding a lipstick that is your same lip color. That way, as it fades throughout the day into the night, there is not a huge change to your makeup look. Otherwise, you'll just be one of the girls that'll be like, reapply, 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 you know, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Any one of these, you can literally do any one you want. I'm just going to put that right in the center of my lips and rub that together. And this basically, you know, as it fades throughout the day, you know, you're going into the night, you don't have to worry about such a dramatic change. I didn't know which one I wanted to use here to set my look between Olay and Cover FX, but I think I just decided I'll go with Cover FX because it's the illuminating one. They have two. There's one that's matte. I have the illuminating one. If you do have that illuminating one, make sure you give it a good shake. All of that glowy, glittery goodness in there does settle at the bottom, and you don't want to spray that directly onto your face because it'll just be too much. You can really see that glow after using that Cover FX. It's really good. If you think I'm done though, hey, I'm not. I'm going back in with the Gleam Body Radiance, and this time I'm just going to go on my body. Yep, the face is done, but I want to touch up those shoulders, the collarbone area, and my chest. I forgot to pull my little sleeves down and got a little bit on my shirt, but I did want to show you how the difference looks between the Gleam on one shoulder and the other one. So this is my first look that I wanted to create in light of Coachella starting this weekend, first weekend. Shout out to everybody who's going first weekend. And I just wanted to show you guys something a little more on the simple side. You might not always want to pile on the makeup in 110 degrees. But this is just one look. I'm going to do another one. And that one's going to be times 10. That's going to be the butterfly. So subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Also follow me on Instagram at ZhaZhaLife. I'm also on Twitter at Zshakira. And I appreciate y'all watching. Please subscribe, guys. There's going to be more. And remember, find your frequency and feel good.